Round two. Grace and peace, everybody. We're back. You saw that thumbnail, you saw the title. If you did not see the first video, you might not know what we're doing. But tonight, Mike from White Label Consulting and myself decided we would go through the Joe Biden, George Stephanopoulos interview that happened on ABC recently. And we just wanted to do something different. So this is going to be really different than normal, which is not a usual reaction to the video. We're going to react to the comments that come from people who watched the video. So waiting for Mike to jump in. Hopefully he'll be here momentarily. Where did my phone go? I don't even know. What you know about that? But Mike will be here shortly. So I appreciate y'all very much stopping back by. I think I got my sound effects working. They work fine now. All right, let's see what we got. Who we got in the building. Transplanted Texan is back. Please make sure you hit the like button, everybody. If I've earned it, if you like this type of content, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button. I appreciate you subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you know next time I go live, which will be tomorrow around the same time. So just want to make sure we say hey and make sure that you're all caught up on what's going down. All right. As I wait for Mike, and I realize that I don't have my phone with me because I went and fixed dinner, and I've realized now that my phone is safe, very much safe in the kitchen. So I am going to make sure that this video, we're actually going to just go through the comments. We're not going to touch the video. What's up, Amber? Good to see you. This is going to be something different for you all. So we're going to just go through the comments, and there's been some dusty comments. So I think you know what that means. If they're dusty comments, you know what that means, and we need to bring back the dusty comments unit. So what I'm going to do very quickly, put you on pause. I'm going to run very quickly and go grab my phone so that we can have some a good conversation. And un momento, por favor. Well, actually, I can give you, I'll let you give you the dusty comments unit. That would be fun, Jason. Let's go.
Web, the nonsensical and illogical comments of the underworld are hunted by the detectives of the Dusty Comments email crime unit. These are their stories.
All right, everybody, we're going to get back at it. Dusty comments. We're going to be reading some dusty comments. Now, I was not supposed to. Mike told me not to read the comments before. However, some of them are pretty bad. All right. Mike said give him 8 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this in and let's look at it. All right. That is terrible looking. All right. Let's fix that. Wow. Checking 1 2, check 1 2. All right, real quick. I got this ready to go. So I appreciate it. I'm waiting for Mike to pop in. He literally texted me and asked me to wait. So I'm going to wait for him. Give him a second. But real quick, thank you so much for stopping by Transplant Texan. Always, thank you so much for all the hard work that you do to keep this thing moving in the right direction. I really do appreciate you. Good to see you. Amber, thank you so very much. As well as Mama Joe's. Good to have you as well. Thank y'all so much. Uh-oh, something wrong with the mic? Is something wrong with the mic? You said mic check 1 2 1 2. Uh-oh. Is something wrong? Something wrong? Uh-oh. Checking 1 2. Nothing's muted, so hopefully. Checking 1 2. Check 1 2. All right, just checking real quick. Oh, sounds good. Thank you, Transplant. Okay. Thank you so much. What's going on, Felicia? Thank you so much for stopping by. Tonight's going to be something different. Hopefully, y'all have a little bit of fun. We're just going to look at the dusty comments that come from the George Stephanopoulos Joe Biden interview. So we're just going to have a little bit of fun, waiting for Mike to jump in. Oh, okay. There we go. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. All right, Mama Joan. Thank you so much. And Colleen is in the building. Good to see you. Thank you so much. So this was just going to be a little bit of just a lighthearted look at the interview that was supposed to, really set Joe Biden apart. We're going to just look at the comments. We're just going to look at the comments and see what the comments say. Do the comments, do they agree with what happened there? And do they agree with how Joe performed in the debate? Do they agree with it? So that's going to be that's where we're going tonight. We just had this crazy idea to do that. And so we said, hey, let's do that this evening. So that is the plan, Stan. And just waiting for Mike to jump in before we get in too far. Now, if you have seen the Joe Biden, George Stephanopoulos interview, let me know what you thought about it. Just maybe in a quick, find me an emoji that would explain what you thought about the Biden Stephanopoulos interview on ABC. I believe it was on Thursday or Wednesday of last week. But tell me what you think about it, what you thought about it, rather, while I pull up my Dusty Comments unit real quick. All right.
In the World Wide Web, the nonsensical and illogical comments of the underworld are hunted by the detectives of the Dusty Comments email crime unit. These are their stories.
Great. That was great. Let us go. Let us go. I sent Mike the link and he has not jumped in yet. What are you doing, Mr. Mike? I went and scarfed down my dinner. What about you, my friend? But hopefully you all had a great Saturday. We got lots of fun stuff. What's going on, Spitfire? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully you had a great Saturday, great Lord's Day Eve. So let us go with no further ado. I'm going to bring this in. Michael just have to jump in when he gets in. All right. Oh, okay. These are the comments. I asked you, what did you think about the Biden interview? Okay. Laughing emoji. Crying emoji. Very sad face and bandage emoji. I got you. Liar, liar. I got you. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. So yeah, I haven't met many people that are feeling very positive about this election cycle, but I think that's part of the problem when you run a team, when you run a candidate that is not popular at all. I mean, when his only popularity is the fact that he really, and I don't think Biden was ever popular at all. I think it was only his popularity was who you were voting against him for. I think that was it. So Biden's popularity is literally hinged to Trump. So, the more people like Trump, the more people have to like Biden and so on and so forth. So let us get this going. I don't know where Mike is, Carol, but Carol is here. So we got to go ahead and get this thing going. Thank you very much, Spitfire, for the very nice super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I'll make you the stream sponsor right now while we're waiting for Mike to jump in. I have no idea why Mr. Mike told me to be ready, and then he is running late. Thank you so much. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. All right, so these comments are actually pretty fun. I have to give them that. So let me real quick drop this down here. That thing is on a mission, boy. I tell you, it's moving fast. All right. Also, let me drop this in the chat just so you can see them as well, because there are some great ones in here. All right, let's see. I don't know where my friend Mike is. Let me double check. He text me. He did not. But I sent him the link, so I'm going to just drop it in the chat. Yeah, he's going to be in the 0-second timeout. The problem is we got to put him on to get him put in the timeout, so therein is the rub. Let us go. Let us go. All right, let's look at these comments real quick. Let's get started. We'll wait for Mike to jump in. Mike will jump in when he does, and I'm sure it'll be fine, but let's go. This feels more like an intervention than an interview. Holy H, Holy H, is this ever pathetic? If not for the safety, let me double check. All right, now, Mike, I just dropped the link in there, Mike. Let's go, my friend. All right, let me drop this link again for Mike. That's from Mike alone. All right. Got it right there. If not for the safety of a country, this would be hilarious. Wait, what happened? What's going on, Mike from Nez Nation? Good to have you, brother. Grace and peace. Thanks for stopping by tonight. All right. His refusal to leave reminds me of another egomaniac. This is disgusting that he's not listening to everyone around him, the least bit democratic. I don't think anybody around him is telling him, though. I think people are telling Joe Biden to step down that are not in his cabinet. It's definitely not his wife. It's definitely not. It can't be his children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. I mean, I don't think who is telling him in his close circle to step down? Who is it? I mean, is Kamala telling him to step down? I mean, who is telling Biden to step down that he's not listening to? Sure, talking heads and pundits, crazy people in their office talking down in Atlanta, sure. But I don't see anybody of stature. Nancy Pelosi, was she telling him to step down? I don't remember. I remember her doing an interview, but did she tell him to step down? The fact that ABC has left the comment section open says a lot. I mean, there you go. He sounds like a grandparent that won't give up keys after multiple accidents. There we go. What we got going on. There he goes. What's up, man? How are you, Mike?
What's good?
It's you, my friend. It's you. All right. I was waiting.
All right, where we at?
I was waiting. And I said, I'm going to
go to the top and scroll on newest. Don't go right there. Hello, everybody. How you doing?
What's going on, man? All right. Now, I started with this one right here, but I can't flip it over and just go to news.
Which one?
You want to go to newest?
Yeah. I mean, we'll start right there, and then we'll go to the newest, so we don't get all the good ones out the way first, because some of the new ones is kind of juicy too.
Okay. So I just went. You can see this pretty clear?
Yeah. This feels like an intervention more than an interview. Yes.
Absolutely.
Sounds horrible, isn't it?
Bruh. Let's keep it going.
If you just go to the video, right? Just go up to the video and scroll through the video. Hit the mute button so we don't get any copyright violations. Yeah. And then scroll through it. Just scroll through the timeline and just stop anywhere on a Joe Biden post. Just stop. Like, if there's like 4 or 5 instances in here where he just looks like he's not there. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And there's a couple where he looks like he looked in the debate, just out of it. Like, I can't believe they left this up, like to for us to see. And like during the debate, I think CNN turned off the comments.
This is an elementary library. This is not. That was not a
go to
joke.
The beginning. Go back to the beginning. Watch, it'll show you right there.
Oh my gosh,
it's a middle school.
It really is a middle school library. I thought it was just I didn't realize it literally was a.
No, bro. They rented out a Title VI school for the disadvantaged.
Yeah. Why could it be Title VI, man?
Yeah, for the disadvantaged, and for those who are not figuring out which side of the fence they're on, and they um that's where they shot this. Not at the White House,
No.
not at one of the congressional buildings, not
Yeah.
in none of that. Hold on, let me check.
What's the appeal to a middle school though? That's just such a weird flex.
Well, I mean, maybe it's for the voters. They're saying, look,
The middle of
he
the
cares so much about kids, he decided to, instead of using somewhere, famous or whatever, or somewhere big, they probably did the middle school. Now I'm looking at, hold on, let me go back.
yeah.
I'm looking at Dr. Phil's interview, and it looks like they shot it in like the White House.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a congressional looking room with beautiful backdrop and scenery. But Joe Biden is recording his interview at the clubhouse on the south side of Buckhead, Georgia. That's where he's at, bro.
So, no, I agree with you 100%. And oh, by the way, I kind of scrubbed through the Dr. Phil interview. It's not nearly as long. It's 2 hours, but there's like, I want to say the whole interview might be like 40 minutes. So it's not as long as it looks. It's like, there's like an hour and 20 minutes of him talking about it afterwards with different, focus group. Yeah. So the actual interview with Trump is only like 40 minutes.
No,
So-
I got it. I'm just saying that it's a 2-hour interview that nobody knew about.
No,
It's
no,
a 2-hour
I agree.
video that they clearly didn't want you and he had a studio audience, and if matter of fact, this might be a 2-for-1. We should compare the comments. We should do that. So you just let's go through.
Okay.
You can go back.
Okay. So we're just starting from the top. Okay.
Yeah.
Dog, you got me. I want to pull it up and have it ready now. Okay, that's okay.
Right.
Okay. Holy H, is this ever pathetic?
Now click on the more replies. Let's not even.
Oh
just
my
let the
gosh, I don't
comments
want to go.
slide.
Oh my gosh, man, it's gonna be,
Click the
bro. We down
reply.
a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta do.
All right, gotta do
Hey,
it.
listen,
We gotta do it for the people.
America. Listen, America and peoples. We want you to see the difference, right? We want you to see the difference in the candidates. This is fair. Well, I'm not gonna make fun of Joe until 6:18, and it's 6:17 now. And at that point, right, I'm glad you understand, right? Look at the comments. These are the people. I don't think you would consider ABC News left leaning, right?
Oh no, hands down, yeah.
Okay, this is the left leaning. Look, go back to the top. Let's just read some of these comments compared to. This is pathetic.
Right.
Holy,
so
you spelled it wrong. We're there. With Biden, each and every day is more pathetic than the last.
he was just giving excuses.
Yeah, Snuffleupagus is a hack. I don't even know what that means.
That's Mr. Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street.
Right, but
that
I mean,
woolly mammoth. But the guy's
Right.
name is James. That's his last name. Stephanopoulos.
right, go to the next one.
Okay. Just when you think it can't get any worse.
This is the people that support him,
Yeah.
right? Look at this. Just wait, stop. There was one.
Okay.
Look at this one. Shouldn't be a surprise. He used to work for the Clintons. ABC is really the CNN for people that can't afford cable.
Yo, these are horrible, man.
They can't afford cable, so they're bootlegging CNN, my guy. That's madness. That's complete madness. This is
Oh
crazy.
no. How dare they ask critical questions to the most powerful man in the world? They should have asked him his favorite ice cream flavor. Wow.
Bro. Hold on. Are we even live? Oh, hold on. I'm
Yeah.
trying to find the comments because I can't see the comments. Okay, there we go. Let me see here. There we go. Bootleg CNN. Okay, I couldn't see the comment. Now I can see them.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm the guy that shut Putin down. What has Joe Biden been smoking?
Oh, these are terrible, man. Voting for a felon is more pathetic. Voting for someone who sided with Putin is even more pathetic. More pathetic. Voting for someone who's destroying the United States, their own country, is beyond pathetic. Okay.
1947. This geezer is gone. That means somewhere in there he lost something. Look at that comment below. Most softball ridiculous questions ever.
Absolutely. Especially when Putin's gone.
This is their support group.
Right. Especially when Putin's gone on record to back Biden. Biden sees clearly what's happening.
Right. There was a clip of Trump in a golf cart, and ABL played it. Shout out to ABL. And he said, hey, what did he say? He said something like, well, Joe Biden's going to give up, and then Kamala Harris is going to be the next person in line. Can you imagine her trying to negotiate a war with a tough guy like Putin and the leader of China? Like, he's like, oh, they're just so pathetic. You know how Trump is, they're just so pathetic. I can't believe it. Oh, this is crazy. How do you guys think I did on the debate? Before he pivoted over to himself in the middle of the comment.
You got to give it to him. You got to.
Let me pivot. Okay, go back to the next one.
All right, let's go. And good, all Brandon still fumbling through the whole thing. I'm the guy who shut down Putin. I'm the guy to shut Putin down as the dudes invading other countries since day Biden took office.
Since the day he took office, people were like, as soon as Joe Biden swears in, we're going to capture every major country that they fool around with. Let me see. Keep going down. Let me see. Yes, because Putin wouldn't have any reason to lie now, would he? 35 counts of immunity on January 6th is okay. I don't even know what that means.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it. There's going to be a sprinkle of mud somewhere here in the dirt, in the chocolate. Keep going down. Let's see. Okay, wait. Now, before we go to the next big comment, let's go back up to the top and switch to newest. So let's go let's switch to newest to see what the new people who just found this comment is. So let's see what
this is 36 seconds ago. Hey, Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand?
I think they talk about because he always does this little pointing thing.
He does.
Yeah. Time to pass the baton, Joe. Your ego is so enormous. Be a one-term president and walk away with grace. These are his own peoples.
These are his people. Excuses. How does he know Donald Trump lied if he didn't watch the debate?
Yeah, somebody said it. Okay, well, I'll tell you what that's a reference to, right?
Go ahead.
Let's keep going. Let's go. Okay, take him out the pasture. Oh my gosh, come on now. That's a horrible comment, man. Yeah. That's what you do for old dogs, that old yeller. That's crazy.
Listen to this. Kennedy is the best man for the job still, even after the media is trying to go after him. 2, Trump is stirring the waters. It all no wonder he didn't want to go. I'm sorry, to do an interview.
If at all, I don't know what it's saying.
But it's funny because Trump did an interview. This dude is a demon.
No, I'm saying, maybe they were saying, I wonder if Joe Biden wanted to do this interview.
Oh,
yeah.
It's all Biden no wonder he didn't want. I think it would be. It's all no wonder he didn't want to do an interview.
Oh,
so
you know what? But I think that was because after the interview, Jake Tapper interviewed the head of the one of the heads of the Democratic Party, whatever his name was, on CNN, and he was saying, "Hey, since he did so bad, why doesn't Joe just do a live interview?" And this is maybe a day or so afterwards, and the guy was like, "Oh, we're trying to get him to do an interview," and he was like, "Yeah, just let us clear it up. Tell him to sit in front of an interviewer with no teleprompter for 30 minutes and show us that he can still operate and function." So I think that's what that's a reference to.
I think so, yeah. Biden is a liar. Everything he's saying in the interview is a lie. It's unreal.
These are his own people. Where did he get that orange tan? Everything is phony with this guy. That's probably a reference to Trump, but who knows?
No. Biden has a tan.
Oh, my God.
If you go back and look at it, I mean, he's definitely colored differently. Let's say it like that.
Yes.
The same people don't see.
I was going to read that one.
Trump sounds though. This country is a joke.
Next one. He actually makes Trump look like an Oxford scholar. Did you watch the debate afterwards? I don't think I did. Yes or no question, surely. That's what they're referring to. Somewhere in this interview, George Stephanopoulos asked him, "Did you watch the debate?" And his reply was, "I don't think I did." And then he said no.
Oh, I don't think he did either. I don't think he watched it and he was there.
Yeah, I don't think.
He's going to lose and not even know it.
Right.
Wow.
He's gonna wake up and be like, "Come on, Jill, let's go down to the White House so we can do what we got to do." What is that right there? Why isn't the president being fact checked? Hold on, let me
That's a
interject
great
something.
question.
Right, people who are watching this now, who are just tuning in, right? First of all, like the comment, like the video, share it to somebody. Right, we're simply reviewing the comments of. We're gonna do 2 interviews now. We were gonna do 1, but now we're doing 2. We're doing the Joe Biden interview.
Yeah.
On ABC. It was a couple days ago. It's got 800,000 views. Then we're going to look at the alternate comments of the people that were on the Phil, Dr. Phil interview with Trump. That has 10 million views in 3 weeks that nobody knew about. For some reason, it didn't come up in my feed. It didn't come up as a mention. I don't know what happened, but that's what we're doing for somebody who's just tuned and said, "What are these 2 guys doing?" Right. Let's go back.
I think this level of cope right here is a great one right here. He did great. One of the best. He was sick, people. Go Biden.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. He
Scroll
took a
back
big
up to
hit
that
of
one
coke.
before this.
Say again?
Scroll back down. Right there. The video's interrupted right now as I'm watching continue to buffer. What's causing it? My ISP. Maybe George could ask my questions over and over again until really I'll change program. Okay, he's got bad internet. If I were Biden listening to Trump out there,
he might live in Phoenix. Y'all got some wild.
I don't know about it. No, it ain't that.
Y'all internet be melted out there, bro.
No, he ain't got that. Let me see what this other one says.
Go ahead. Success looks like.
No. Stephanopoulos, are you more frail? Wow. Biden, let me see. No. Are you more frail? Biden, no. Me out of everyone else. You sound pretty frail. Yeah, he does sound frail. He sounds totally frail. Let me see here.
When a delusional turns into a pathological liar.
Wow. Look at this. If someone actually cast a ballot for this man, right? Hey, we just made $9.99. Please send me my $4.54 when you get the money from YouTube. Thank you.
What you talking
All
about?
right.
What you talking about?
There's a super chat. We got a super chat.
Oh, hey, thank you so much.
We made $10. Yeah.
You wild, man. Thank you so much for the super chat.
What
does
YouTube
Double M say?
Takes their fee, divide by 2, and send me my bread. Okay, let's keep going.
Y'all, look at this. Look what I got to put up with. So happy to be here catching this great live. Thank you so much. And I'm going to make him the stream sponsor.
Yeah, stream sponsor her. Him, it, person. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just saying.
Thank you so much, Double M, for being the stream sponsor. I appreciate it. I appreciate Spitfire for, of course, being a sponsor previous. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to make a quick change. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Give me a second, my brother. Get ready. Get ready.
All right, let me drink some coffee.
Thank you, Double M. Appreciate you. Let's keep this going. Grown the economy. Peace in the Middle East. Hands down the worst president ever. You've done nothing. Again, these are people that watch this debate.
2154. He said the goodest job. That's not good. The better job, the best job, the goodest job,
the better job.
I mean, you're almost 81 years old. You should know how to speak English by now.
You should. Joe Biden, they keep track of everyone of your lies. You were just as bad as he was. Wow.
You know what? Let me check something out while you're going through that.
He's the busiest man in the world. Give him a break.
Right. The busiest man in the world who almost fell asleep at the debate thing. He literally said he fell asleep because he had a
cold.
He had a cold.
Yeah, I heard this cold thing. Yeah. I was wondering what that cold comment was. Look at this one. The media is pissed off because he got caught lying. Biden cognitive decline for 3 years now. Now they've been exposed. By the way, this interview was horrible for Biden. He said he didn't know if he had watched the debate. My goodness. Wow.
Hold on. I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna see how So I'm looking at PolitiFact right now, right?
Yep.
They have fact checked Donald Trump. Let me see here. I'm gonna round up because I'm not good with math right now. 200, 600, 800, Let me see, 800, 900. They have fact checked Donald Trump 1,000 times.
Wow.
They have fact checked Joe Biden
18.
less than 200 times.
Wow.
It says they have fact checked them less than 200 times. Let me make sure my math is right. Wait, actually 150, 210, 280 times. So they've checked Donald Trump 5 times as much time than they fact checked this political fact.
Wow.
We make some more money. Hey, bro, I
Yeah.
might make a phone payment this month. I need to come on
What
here
are you
more.
talking about?
Hey, we got another super chat. Mike in Tennessee.
Oh my gosh,
watching-
man. Thank you, man. Wait. Wow, thank you, Mike. Mike says, enjoying you all cutting up and sharing your thoughts on President Biden. Keep up the good work, y'all. Thank you so much, Mike in Tennessee. Man,
Hey, man, my math says you should owe me like $27. So,
bro,
yeah.
new phone. Who's this? New phone.
Huh?
New phone. I don't know who
what
you
you're
are.
saying.
Man, Mike, thank you so much, man. Hey, let me tell you, Mike. Matter of fact, Mike, I don't know, Mike, if you remember when we used to do this show a long time ago on Sunday night to sit around and talk about YouTube and all that stuff. And we were struggle streaming. It was like
Are you struggling now?
It was like 3 people on the live stream, man. Remember that?
Yeah, it was. But the subject matter was different. We've graduated. We moved up to more important stuff.
Mike and I used to do a show where we would improve your live stream. So he'll come in and talk about lighting and camera and all that stuff. Then we would talk about just a lot of random stuff. And it was really no focus and such like that. But man, now look where we've come, man. It's been a lot of fun, man. And I'm glad to have you. And Mike, I want to thank you for being the stream sponsor. My goodness, in the morning, man. Thank you.
That's what's up. Is my camera out of focus? I can't tell.
What'd you say there,
There
friend?
we go. I was making sure my camera's in focus. Let's go back to the comments.
Oh no, comments are forthcoming. Let us go. Comments are in the building. Let us go. The media already said that one. Oh, here's an interesting one. Now, I don't think this person is a Biden supporter, but my goodness, in the morning, they're not playing with them. They said they're not going to be able to cheat this time like last time. If they put this guy back in where we won't have a country left. Look at this one.
We need 75 million new taxpayers right now. What are you going to do about it, Joe Biden? I know where he's going to get 75 million more votes, but I'm not going to say it because it sounds racist. But it's not racist. It's just the truth, people. It's just what it is.
Bro, they're using Stardust at this point. They got Stardust voting for this guy. Remember, he got 81 million votes.
No, he
81 million.
I'm not an election. It is what it is, and really because I'm a Christian. So sovereign Lord knows who was supposed to be in there, whether they needed to cheat or not. But he didn't get 81 million votes. Whatever. No. We're not going to go on about that.
We'll use a Stardust.
He's no better than. Go ahead. You read the next one.
He's no better. He's no better than the debate.
Read the one above it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Show us any national interest that Joe Biden's done. We don't even have a goal or a plan in place to get a poverty level over moderate income. Wow. Now, I do argue that a lot of the things that they do promise and look for are not things that the government should be doing in the first place. But I don't want to get into too far in the weeds into that. But I don't think that that's a role of government. But that's my argument. But let us continue. All right.
He says, and now I'm going to the whitehouse.gov. Says this is June with today's report that the 206,000 jobs were created last month. A record 15.7 million jobs have been created during my administration. Okay, but where are they at? What jobs is he talking about? There's a place in Arizona called Angie's. The black jobs, right? Even though there's an article about Al Sharpton calling for more black jobs, but we don't want to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that.
There's a place in Phoenix called Angie's Lobster, right? It's basically the Chick-fil-A of the sea, right? They have like maybe 10 menu items, but they're all lobster, fried lobster, cold lobster, lobster sandwiches, whatever. They're starting at like $19 an hour. They can't keep people there working, so they're doing almost $20 an hour after benefits and bonus just to pass out food. So
Angie's Lobsters
jobs are there. Angie's Lobsters, yes.
Bro,
it's like It's like Chick-fil-A. You pull up, you order. There's only a few. It's like Cane's or you pull up. There's only a few menu items.
Yeah.
They do contactless payment, so you can
Right,
tap
right.
your card. By the time you get up to the window, your food is usually done, unless it has to be something fried like shrimp or something like that. But they're starting at almost $40,000 a year.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah. What jobs, Joe?
what job are you talking about, Joe? Let's go back to the comment.
All right. Yeah, I was just looking at. I was actually kind of hungry now. All right. All
Yeah.
I remember about Trump was him playing golf. Really? You know why?
Golf.
Be-
We can disqualify that. Golf. It's not even golf.
Oh, I'm giving too
Yeah,
much.
so we got to leave.
I was giving too much credit.
Yeah, well,
You know why?
gotta leave him alone.
Because you weren't working like a Hebrew slave in order to pay attention. So you had a little bit of leisure time
Right.
to actually pay attention. You can't do that now
Right.
because you know why? Because you're paying
Right.
magnum cum laude gas prices. That's why.
Scroll down. Let me see what we got here. I'd rather see an interview with Joe Rogan other than Snuffleupagus. Well, that would be an interesting interview if they did. What if they had the presidential debate and let Joe Rogan and Samuel L. Jackson be the moderators? That would be comedy, bro. That would
Can we
be
throw Woody
comedy.
in? Can I throw Woody in?
Yeah,
Little
throw
Woody?
Woody in. Yeah. Oh man,
He's
that
a
would be
politician,
crazy.
not a leader.
Let me see here. The minute you say cut and not edit it makes me wonder. Yeah, they didn't cut this all in one time. Absolutely not.
Oh no, no.
I haven't watched it. No. Yeah, they haven't. This was heavily edited. Let me see here.
No better than Trump for not being able to look past his ego for the office.
You can read the next one too.
Okay. Could not have been too sick during the debate. He went to the Waffle House afterwards. Sure did. How many people did he give the cold to there? He was out there dapping them up. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
He was
I'm about to
dapping
look
people
it
up in the Waffle House. That's right. So him saying he was sick at the debate.
Oh, I
lead-
found the YouTube video.
of him.
Wow. I'm
of him dapping them
fact
up?
checking the fact checkers. Yes. He
Fact
literally is in the Waffle House.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm gonna drop this link. I don't know if I can drop links into your comment section because I'm not a moderator.
checker.
But let me see here. Let me try. I put it in there. I don't know if he came up or not, but he's literally dapping for. I thought he was sick. He's got a cold.
Hold on, let me.
What?
Let me
First
find-
of all, what Waffle House is this?
There's a Waffle House literally across the street from CNN Center. I'm trying to find the video that you just dropped.
And they just happen to have cameras ready.
I'm sure they probably planned him to come there. I'm sure that's probably what it was.
See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Did you put it in the chat?
You couldn't go to a. Yeah, I put it in the chat. Somehow
Let's
I'm
see,
blocked
brother.
from the chat, bro.
I think it's a conspiracy.
It's right. It's right after MM's discernment comment. Maybe I don't have enough. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm blocked. Whatever.
No,
And look, there's this little African American lady that. So if you look at the video, right, right before it ends, it's a minute and 10 video. At 59 seconds in the video, you can see it looks like Joe is halfway not there, and there's a African American lady who's ushering him, like guiding him how to walk. Like she just is not able to. Like he's not getting it. Like he's
It
not.
says a
moving
minute
fast
10.
enough. Yeah, it's a minute 10. It says Biden stops at Waffle House after presidential debate.
There's literally 100 of them, but that's okay. Here,
Well, it's a minute 10 seconds. It's
All right.
WBNS 10.
I got it right here. Here it is. This is it right here.
Yeah, click on that one, right? Now go to 59 seconds. The second lady that just came in, right? He's going to be talking after they give him his drink.
Yeah, this is the Waffle House, literally across the street. Look at dapping him up. Look at hands, touching hands, but he's sick. Okay.
Right. He got a cold, but he's out there rolling it up.
Yeah.
Look, rubbing all over the little worker right there.
Yeah. And then that guy is like touching hands with the other guy. The
Right.
dude he dapped up, touched hands with the green guy.
He's sick,
but
rubbing
he's sick.
everybody.
He
Shaking
touched him by
hands.
hand.
He got
You know
the
they go
cold.
back, but you sick. You got a cold. Okay.
Right about here.
Okay, look at him. He's like,
Oh, order for Biden. They called it in?
How we
I
doing
guess
today?
you have it?
I have your food ready.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Hey, you welcome.
You're like, oh,
Wow.
I guarantee you, there's no Waffle House food in there.
there's no what?
Thank you,
There's no Waffle
sweetheart.
House food in
Thank
there.
you.
Oh,
There's no Waffle House
Wow.
food in there. They probably ordered from Denny's and tell them to bring it to the Waffle House because it would look better. And they probably had Zaxby's chicken combo in there.
they
and
have
put it in
Zaxby's
a Waffle
combo
House
there,
bag.
did they?
Yeah, that's what they had in there. They're lying.
I got you.
So that's the way you operate when you have a cold and almost fall asleep.
Yeah,
Is you go to a public restaurant and rub. Okay, back to the comments.
yeah. I think that's
What do we got
interesting.
here?
No, good catch. Good catch. Biden is delusional. Lying machine. Well, I'm surprised that the interviewer challenged him instead of asking what his favorite flavor of ice cream is, which a journalist actually asked him before, which he did. Yeah. Here we
Look
go.
at that
Listen
comment right there.
to this right here. I
True
gotta
Down
give
says, okay, go ahead and read that one.
Yeah. People are paying more in taxes now because it's Trump's tax plan. That's what they want to say, but I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
The big edit. That means somewhere in here there was an edit because I didn't watch the whole thing.
Nuh-uh.
Biden, honestly, someone pulled the plug. Number one, starts off slightly coherent. Number two, starts off forgetting about number one. Number three, starts a complete word salad, ends with a mumbling old man. Yes.
I mean, I agree. So painful to watch. Listen, it's so painful to watch. All he is a shell with talking points he wants to get out in every sentence, every single sentence.
Read the next one. This is crazy.
I feel as long as I gave it my all and did the goodest job as I know I can do, that's what it's all about. Biden. All right, here, we're going to end with this one. We're going to go and check and see what she's timestamping right here.
Okay.
And then we'll see. So 2152 is where it goes. Oh, it's muted.
John, mute.
I did the goodest job.
Let me back up a little bit.
Elected, and everything you're warning about comes to pass. How will you feel in January?
I feel as long as I gave it my all and I did the goodest job as I know I can do. That's what this is about. Look, George, think of it this way. You've heard me say this before. I think the United States and the world is at an inflection point where the things that
All right, I don't want to hear him go in. I also don't want to get a
Yeah, we don't
copyright.
want a copyright strike.
All right, but then the other one was, oh, shoot.
Right there, 2154.
Hey, am I going crazy?
Go
Wait,
down
oh,
some more.
Down
The other
some
way,
more.
other way,
Other way.
the other way. Keep going.
Oh, I see. Man.
Right.
All
No, keep
And
going.
that was
keep going.
that was that earlier
There was
one.
another one.
I see where we're going. We're on our way. It was right here.
There.
All right. 2414. Let's see what she said. Did you have another one? That was the only one.
No, yeah.
2114.
Right there.
Then we'll jump over to the Trump interview. Let's go.
Long as I gave it my all and did the best job I know I can do, that's what this is about. One prominent ally of the president simply
Wow.
responded to me, wow, when I asked.
Oh, wow. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
I want to know in the chat, did y'all hear what just happened?
Did
That's
y'all
how the
hear what they
media
just said? I wonder if this is kind of like the Young Thug case, man. Did they redact it? Did they edit it? He
They had
just
to.
said, okay, wow. Okay. The original one, so this is 2414.
Yeah. 2154 was 2154 or 2134 was the first one.
Okay, right here. 2152.
52. Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow. So they're editing it in real time. Dude, this is some 1984 stuff right here. Wow. Check this out. Okay, real quick, listen to this.
I feel as long as I gave it my all and I did the goodest job as I know I can do. That's what this is about. Look,
All right.
The
And then
goodest.
20, and we said 2414?
24 something. Sorry, right there.
That's right here.
To some of those Democrats, you asked him how he will feel in January if he has lost to Donald Trump and all that he has warned would happen came to pass. And this was his answer. He said, I'll feel as long as I gave it my all and did the best job I know I can do, that that's what this is about.
Wow. He
Is that what he
edited
said?
it. That's not what he said. He said goodest.
Goodest. That's
The
a shirt right
goodest.
there. I'm gonna do the goodest I can. I'm gonna do the goodest I can.
I'm doing the goodest I can.
That's a shirt.
Wow.
I'm the goodest candidate ever.
That is
Wait, go,
craziness.
okay, go back to the comment section before we switch over to the other view.
Oh, okay,
Switch it back. Now we can switch back to the top ones. Those comments, everybody, were the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Those were the last 20 minutes. Those weren't like comments that have been sitting there. There's the last 20 minutes. Now they go for the top 10.
All right, so top 10. This feels more like an intervention than an interview. Go.
Absolutely. Holy H, this is ever pathetic.
If
Man.
not for the safety of this country, this would be hilarious.
He tells us in one breath that you're sick and may have had COVID during the debate. Then another breath, he just said he doesn't know why he had a bad night. BS, he can't even lie anymore. Not to mention he went to the Waffle House.
Right. He was out there spreading it. The fact, wait. So are they not doing like quarantine if you think you have C-19? So he's just out running free. Okay, I
don't
got you.
know.
Perfect sense. The fact that ABC has left the comment section open says a lot.
Hold on, let me just check. I'm gonna just fact check this, and I want to make sure.
Not just goodest, and retired says, but the goodest I can. Absolutely. Thank you, Mama.
It said
Jones.
that it said Biden struggles early in presidential debate with hoarse voice. A top official said the president was examined by a doctor at Camp David who confirmed it was just a cold and he tested negative for C-19.
Got it.
He just kept losing his train of thought. So yes, that was a concern that he might have the vid.
But I got more concerns. Because if you can't handle a cold, how you going to handle Putin? But let's keep going.
Bro. The fact, let me see, next one. He sounds like the grandparent that won't give up the keys after multiple accidents.
No, Joe, nobody thought you couldn't explain NATO. We thought you shouldn't. Never in my life did I think I would ever say Fox News is right.
Oh my God. These comments are on. They have fully turned on him.
That's true. I gotta agree with that. People with dementia are also often in denial. He keeps telling us how successful he has been, but ABC doesn't question him as to how he's been successful. These are people that support him. These are on his video. They're not even curating them. They're not even curating them.
Nobody they can't name anything useful he's done.
This is amazing. All right,
George, how many different ways can I ask the same question?
This is on. Okay, so Mike, here's a conspiracy. Why is it that this is still available on the most popular president ever's interview? Like, to me, it would almost seem like it'd be a mercy to turn off the comments.
Like, they can't.
Okay.
Wait, go down a couple more. I think there's one more hot one down here. It's after the couple of these. What? Shocking how his condition has been covered up for months by the mainstream media. He's been this bad for a long time now.
Facts. How could the president not be sure if he watched the debate?
Listen. It says, I watched the entire debate and I did not see Trump shouting after the mic was cut. I did see Trump looking genuinely concerned about his opponent when Biden couldn't put a coherent sentence together, using the heavy schedule to make excuses for his performance says it all. He was exhausted at a debate, which means he cannot handle the demands of the position he's holding. You just said that.
Wow.
You just asked that question 30 seconds ago.
Yeah. I mean, there you go. If a cold is going to take you out, then Putin is going to put you on a slab. I mean, come on, guy. Come on. The dude has dementia. This is open on his own. This is not a pro.
This is not a pro. This is not a people watch it. This is not a pro-Trump video. This is ABC News. This is their own interview of your president, Joe Biden.
The dude has dementia and blatantly says there's no sign of a condition. So tired of this consistent gaslighting. Wow.
It feels like George is a grown son trying to convince his dad that he is no longer okay to drive the Ford into town.
Watch me. Oh, we have, buddy. Dude, come on. This is on your own page.
This is your page, my guy.
I mean, really? All right. We might have to come back. But here, okay. So now
Switch over to
yeah, we're gonna jump
we'll
over.
15, 20 comments on Dr. Phil's video.
All right. So let me real quick. And is it possible, Mike, for you to leave a comment in the chat? Because you should have.
Yeah, I left the comment.
Hold on, let's do this real quick. So we're not looking at infinite loop. Let me just double check. Because you should be able to leave comments. So I'm just gonna check real quick and see what the
I just left the comment.
Okay, not a problem. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, I just want to and Mike, real quick, just break down why we're doing this. Just what besides, for laughs and giggles. But why are we looking at these comments?
I mean, the one thing is to just kind of give the listeners not listeners, the people that are viewing, a delve into how a couple of things happen that most of your audience already knows. So if somebody stumbles across this that's not used to this type of banter, is that we are illustrating how much one side has turned on their own.
Yes.
And is really highlighting that there is no way that the comment section is able to clearly tell you what they see and communicate what's obvious to the rest of America. So this is not us picking a Trump supported video. We're picking a left-leaning video of Joe Biden that has 800,000 views. His own comment section is saying that he's not fit to be president. Now, that's not saying these people are voting for Trump, not at all. But this is showing you that as of 21, this video has 800,000 views in 21 hours. So it's going to do 1 million views in the next day or so.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's telling you that the debate wasn't a farce. Mm-hmm. It's telling you that it was not a trick of media. We even showed you an example where they edited a comment that they changed the word. They completely corrected.
Wow.
Just so he wouldn't seem like he is, for lack of a better word, suffering with dementia or whatever it is. So we're showing you this is what America right now thinks, that this is the 81 million people who are now revolting because they're telling you that this is that. So this is ABC's channel. Shout out to ABC. This is their interview. George Stephanopoulos sat down with him. And this is showing you the debate wasn't a fluke.
Right.
You don't have to vote for Trump. We're not telling you to vote for Trump. You're telling you got to vote for who you want to be confident to vote with. We are telling you that it's obvious that there's a problem. And at this point, it could be considered abuse because you're trampling somebody out in front of a camera and teleprompters and interviews and all of these different things that are not it doesn't seem right. If you have a heart and you have a compassion for anybody, this is not right. It's just not right. So that's why we're doing this. Not just for kicks and giggles, but
let me also kick this in real quick. Notice that this video, this is on ABC's channel. They have 17 million subscribers, 17 million. And they only have been able to muster 835 on this video. Now, granted, it's only been up for a day. Okay. However, you jump over to the Trump, and Dr. Phil has literally 250,000 subscribers. I can't even think of, like, he has a lot fewer subscribers. And they currently have, in 3 weeks, they have almost 10 million views. Now, if you think that Joe Biden will have 10 million views, that's something different. Then you go ahead and believe that. But I think we all can see that the interest in Biden versus Trump is not just the disparity we saw in the debate or how we see rallies and whatever like that. It even trickles down to just and mind you, again, nobody was able to find this video. If Mike hadn't mentioned it, I don't think anybody would have even brought it up.
Here's another interesting point. If you think the comments are bad at 800,000 views, imagine what they're going to be if this video gets 10 million views.
Yeah.
They have to take this video down.
Look at matter of fact, look at the disparity in the comments though. He has only 15,000 comments. Dr. Phil has 43,000 comments. And we're going to jump into them in a second. We'll sort them from, you want to start with newest or top?
Oh, with newest, just like we did the other one. We want to be
All
fair.
right, start with the newest. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Thank you, Dr. Phil, for interviewing Donald Trump. We have helped others see the caring side that President Trump has. He is running because he cares for us.
No justice, no republic. All crimes have to be investigated. Will be investigated. That's fair.
That's
Doesn't
very
matter
fair.
which side of the aisle you land on. That's fair. That's fair. Go ahead.
Did you ever notice when there was the elimination of insane asylums in this country, there was a tremendous spike in the growth of the Democratic Party? Just saying something, just saying, think about it. Wow.
Wow. Going down. My family and I was trumped back in the mid-90s, so I say this is nothing new. We were just nobodies. Nobody cared that the legal system was. Read more.
Sorry about that.
Read more. Yeah. Used against me and my family. Nobody cared and still doesn't. Now we live in poverty, live in a box. Okay. That may have happened, but you're typing in caps, so I can't really trust some of the stuff you're saying.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Independent here, certainly is revenge. So sick of Trump and don't want more of Biden. Tired of the Democrats and Republicans. Nothing but extremists.
They're fed up, both sides.
Yeah. And we said that in an earlier conversation too, by the way. I think him and his whole family are in it together. Just look at them. Please forgive me.
Go further back into the history. I saw an absolutely racist rant during a congregational meeting, looked like in the 70s footage, talking him like in this, in that. We can't let this get into our hands. God knows what hope. I'm not the only one I saw it. Okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
Trump is highly narcissistic and an actor at that. He understood the world was watching.
Okay. We're reading the comments.
Yeah.
We're reading.
But notice here, you don't hear anybody saying, nobody's saying that he's not cognitive, that he doesn't have a mental grasp on what he's talking about. Nobody's saying that he's doddering around conversations and getting lost in word salad. Go ahead.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're just reading comments. That's it. We're doing the same format. We're going from newest. These are fresh comments. These comments are probably less than an hour ago and a 3-week interview, right? I enjoyed the interview. I only have one disagreement with you and your guest in the follow-up. When you asked Trump about revenge, he actually answered basically when I had the chance to go after my political enemy, Hillary Clinton. I did not for the good of the country. I want to do what's best for the country. I want to unify us, not divide us. I don't think you won him over to no revenge because he answered the question. When I had the chance and when I had every right to have her prosecuted, I didn't do that despite of what people chant, lock her up. Again, thanks for the good balanced interview. I have not, in the 100 comments or so we've read, heard the word balanced yet. Unless I miss it. You can go back and fact check me and fact check the fact checkers. But it was true. Gas was down to $1 to $2 and some change. Okay.
No question there. This is a case of you need to shoot the messenger, AKA mainstream media. Okay.
We said that. Love the interview until the last question. Criminals need to be held to justice. The perpetrators are unlike anything we've ever seen before, and if they aren't held to account, they will only be emboldened. I believe there's some more. Sorry. Emboldened. How hard is it to say or understand? Hello, people. How is forgiving people abusing the system in a criminal way a good thing? In what world? It's not revenge, people's substitute word. It's serving justice.
Okay. I didn't watch the interview, but if he said something different than that, I would have sided with that person. Why didn't you pardon Assange? Why didn't you question Big Pharma in their pandemic process? Why did you keep Pence and Pompeo near your side? Okay.
Don't know. Can't answer it.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Let's go to the next one. Why are they trying to analyze Trump when it's a dictatorship? Biden going after his strongest opponent. Don't know what that means, but we're reading it.
Yeah. Well, I think you're saying that Biden is going after Trump with lawfare, which they've already kind of confessed and fessed up that that's what this is, has been lawfare. And so that's what you see in a dictatorship. Take your strongest opponents, arrest them, delete them, whatever like that, try to bankrupt them so they can't run against you. But again, I just want to notice here, and we've read probably, I think it's fair to say we've read about maybe 15 comments, give or take. I haven't heard anybody say that he's not mentally able to do the job. They just don't like him or they don't agree with him, but nobody said he's not able to do the job. All right.
Not at all.
Trump will focus on the country while Ivan Ralkin, aka Secretary of Retribution, will legally take care of the scum. Why is Phil calling justice revenge? Okay, maybe it was Dr. Phil they're calling out because it sounded like something Dr. Phil might have said.
Yeah, he did say something about revenge in there, that he was going to go after all the people that had wrongly prosecuted him, and he was going to go after everybody. Don't agree with that, but that's what he said. This shows the difference between Trump and Biden. Biden only gives controlled interviews. Trump is just going to talk to the people. Absolutely.
No argument there.
Yeah.
The country feels they're going after us. We know he is the one that will lose the money or maybe be on probation. But for us, we lose our freedom and our vote. Jail from them isn't needed, but stripping their power is.
I do not speak Klingon. I don't know what that comment meant. I'm trying to decipher.
Yeah, I was kind of. I think it's Shakespearean Klingon.
Yes.
So here, let's jump back up.
Okay.
We're gonna go and find. What did we say? The top comments. That's how we did it.
Yeah, we'll go to top now. Let's go to top.
All right, let's see what happens. Let's go.
Yeah.
Who agrees the government should take the farmland from China immediately? I don't think China should own land in the United States at all. So definitely. Ooh,
I've heard people say Trump is against migrants, but I can attest otherwise. I was one of the 1,000 people who received citizenship on the day President Trump signed my certificate. He's not against immigrants like me who followed the legal process. I'm going to do my own sound effects. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He's not against immigrants like me who follow legal process. He's against those who enter the country without proper documentation. I fully support his stance, just as I would want someone to enter my home without permission. Wouldn't want someone. I believe countries have the right to regulate who enters their borders. Other countries have similar laws and regulations in place. Those who enter a country without following the procedure should face consequences, and including deportation. Because I don't think anybody's trying to break into any one of the Koreas. Am I right?
As far as I know, no. If they're leaving from north to south, that might be a break-in.
But then nobody's trying to break into Mexico or
nobody's trying to break into
Russia.
Mexico. Yeah,
nobody's trying to visit the Crimea without proper documentation. Yeah, is anybody trying to break into one of the I countries, Iran or Iraq? Just let me stroll on in there without my paperwork.
Right. And then give me Social Security and a place to live.
Let me just
and healthcare.
Let me just scroll in and then that's funny because they had the Heritage Foundation guy on the MSNBC with the little bald-headed chick. You know her. She works for the Democrats. She's kind of bald-headed.
Joy Reid.
No. She was working on the Biden campaign and then got a job with MSNBC. Simone somebody.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Whatever. She had the Heritage Foundation on there, guys, and he made the comment about, properly dealing with illegal immigrants. And she was like, well, we don't like to call nobody illegal on this show. Well, what do you call them? Well, we call them undocumented. That if you go down to Walmart and take a TV out the store with an undocumented receipt, that's illegal, isn't it? Huh? Is that what it is? Huh? Does anybody around here can confirm that? I'm just asking. Undocumented means illegal. That's just what it is.
It's undocumented purchase.
Go undocument a car from a dealership and see what's going to happen to you. Anyways, back to this.
I'm completely surprised by Dr. Phil's transparency in this interview. Thank you for your common sense.
Okay. Thank you for interviewing President Trump. Right? It's important for the truth to come out. No true American wants open borders. Let me say this. Another observation. Did anybody call Biden president in the comment section? Did
I gotta jump
anyone
back
say
in.
President Biden?
I don't remember seeing that. I see lots of people calling him
Biden.
Biden, Joe. No, I don't see anybody calling him President Biden.
That's crazy.
That is wild.
I just saw we just saw the word President Trump several times. I don't know how, but there's my comment right there.
Where?
Well, no, after not my comment. I'm saying this is my thought.
Oh.
The one by Waffle Stomper, right below that one.
How the H did I go 11 days without knowing this existed? Great question.
Click on the replies to see if anybody else
Oh, my word.
has an answer.
I'm wondering the same thing. 12 days for me, because the big G that owns this platform does not want it easily found. The YouTube algorithm doesn't want you to see it.
That's a big claim right there.
I mean, it's a huge claim. Look at all these people saying I didn't know. I'm wondering the same thing. Just stumbled upon it this while watching a reactionary YouTube channel called Wow.
And the thing is with the algorithm from our studies is that usually once it gets views, it gets thrown into the recommendations.
Right.
So the video should just been tossed to the forefront right away. But
So
it didn't
basically
pop
this
up
video-
until after the debate was was tossed up.
Look at all these people that said, like, I didn't know anything about it. 5 days, 7 days, same. This stuff is absolutely hidden.
I only saw the shorts and wondered when this aired and how. So they ran the shorts after the debate. They had to. Now again, this is I'd be interested to do a deep dive into Phil's channel to see when he did the interview and when they started chopping it up like Club Shay Shay does. If they started chopping it up right away, then how come we only got the video a couple days after the debate was over? That is.
So if you go to his channel and just find this video, you want me to do it or are you going to do it?
I'm looking at it now. He has 6.3 million one subscriber. Wait, is this the right channel?
Whatever relationships you have, friends, co-workers,
I'm on the Dr.
lovers,
Phil
spouses.
It's called Fill in the Blanks. So here it is right here.
Oh, okay.
So here's the video.
Fill
So then,
in the blanks.
so let's see when he, where is this interview? Wow.
So let me go videos. It says 3 weeks ago. Let me go to shorts.
Yeah, here it is right here.
So let me see.
Okay, I see his clip outs of it. So he did
Where
like
do you
a
see those
town
at?
hall. So if you scroll down on his video, on his channel, here's the main video right here, 9.3, and he's got all these little clip outs, kind of like Club Shay Shay.
Wait, but are you subscribed? Is that why you can see it? Because I can't see those.
I'm subscribed to it. Yeah. Now I think I did. I thought I did when I was looking at his video. Oh, sorry, I didn't. There, I'm subscribed now. So if you just go to his channel, Fill in the Blanks, which I think that's hilarious. Fill in the Blanks. That's comedy. And scroll down.
So he did.
He did like a town hall. I saw that. So there's 5 videos for town hall, and those are like in this whole long video. Then he did one about revenge, one about personality, policy 1, policy 2, prejudice, prejudicial, please forgive me, and then this one right here. So he did quite a few.
See. I can't remember how to pull up the short.
Oh,
There's
so what
a way
you do? So just go here to shorts.
No, but I can't remember how to pull up the short. With
Here's 2 of them. So it looks like he did at least 2.
There's a way to pull up the short like it's a let me see here. Oh, you know what? Let me take this out. There's a way to pull up the shorts without the.
Is that a time?
So it looks like a regular video.
Oh. So what if I just click on this? That's
What a great opportunity
No.
for you to stop this cycle, this vicious cycle of gotcha back. Every
That's what they're talking
situation
about right
needs
there.
a hero. What a great opportunity to step up and say, you know what, it stops here, it stops with me.
I think you'll be impressed. We have to unite the country. We have to save the country. That's not really saving the country.
What a great opportunity
Sorry about that.
for you to stop this cycle, this vicious cycle of gotcha back. Every situation needs a hero. What a great opportunity to step up and say, you know what, it stops here, it stops with me.
I think you'll be impressed. We have to unite the country. We have to save the country.
Got it,
That's
got it,
not
got
really
it.
saving the country. There are people that did some bad things. I know who they are and all of that.
Okay. So, okay, so pause that video. And in the address bar where it says shorts, replace shorts with the word watch. So just click. No, just
They
click
break
on-
through a window or a door. How is
go
that
back.
not breaking an in? They tell
Go back to the video you had. The video
okay.
you
Back
just
to the
watched.
video I was on. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Click on the first short with Donald Trump. I think it's probably
Right here.
that one right there, to the right.
And just click on it.
Click on it. and
what
pause
if when
it.
you win this?
Okay.
Now in the address bar where it says shorts, replace the word shorts with watch.
Okay. Watch. Now, why am I doing this?
So we can see something.
What if
There.
when
So it
you
comes
win
up like
this
this.
election, you
Pause it. Now it looks like a regular video. You can do the vidIQ.
Oh.
Yeah, so we can see when this video was pushed out. So go down. So this video was 3 weeks ago. So he cut us short after he did the interview, right? It has 20,000 views. How many comments does it have?
167.
Okay, so isn't the algorithm for isn't it like 7-1 or something like that? For every 1,000 views you get pushed to 7 million people or something like that, or 7,000 people.
It's kind of getting funky. So last I heard, that was correct, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was something different.
So for people that are like, why are y'all going through this? This is just what we do. It's like let's just say the algorithm is 5-1. For every 1,000 views you get, your short gets pushed to 5,000 new people. Your short gets pushed to 5,000 people. So in actuality, what happens is that this video should have been pushed to over 1 million people, which means that why are people 1, 2, and almost 3 weeks into this video not saying they've not seen a recommendation for it?
Right.
How is YouTube? How is this not being trended on every? Especially if you watch any type of political, commentary on your channel. Why is this interview still not being seen by everyone?
Great question.
So that's we're conspiracy theorists sometimes, not all the time. But I just wanted to see that, and I wanted to also look at the comments, to see how these comments are as compared to the comments on the actual interview. So some of the comments on this are a lot more.
They're focused on that little snippet, right?
Right, they're on the snippet. Yeah, a lot of these people are judging the interview from the short. They're a lot less favorable. They're more vitriol. They have more vitriol, more dislike in them.
No, I see it.
And I wonder what the dislike ratio is. Can you see?
No.
I know you can't see it, but
I cannot see it. Doesn't show.
Yeah, but
Like
there's 1,000
the dislike ratio.
likes. Yeah, there used to be a way to see it. I don't know how you do it. But the point we took that little detour is we'll go back a few more comments is that it's just not being recommended. And nobody can tell us why, because there's no reason why a video with 10 million views still has people who haven't seen it. I mean,
right.
I mean, Club Shay Shay has a fifth of the subscribers that Phil has, and Phil has, 1/5 of the view of at least in what I would consider a popular interview. That doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm the conspiracy theorist guy, so you'll get over it, but it's just, what it is.
Now, I am a little surprised that, let me pull this back in, sorry. I'm a little surprised that they're not making more noise about this video themselves. Maybe putting out more shorts or more clip outs, but that's what I would do because I mean, it looks like it's. Do we start with newest or we start with? We're on top.
We started with
comments.
newest.
Yeah, but now we're on top. Okay. Like
Yeah,
even this
we
is
were
kinda
down
weird.
to.
All right, so
But their
agriculture-
top comments have more likes than the other top comments.
Their top comments
top
had more
comments were-
likes, but their top comments were extremely vitriolic too. Don't
Right.
forget,
Towards
like-
the interviewer, person being interviewed.
Right. So like here, yeah, this is something good to point out as well, just to show you side to side. Oh no! Wait. We were top, right?
Yeah.
Top
Top.
comment.
Yep.
Oh no! Yeah. No, Phil has
Now look,
far
look.
more.
Yeah, wait, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I was saying it backwards. I'm sorry.
That
Yeah, look at
comment
this.
right there had go back. That comment at the top had 4.3 thousand views when I first seen it. Then it went to 4.5. It was 4.6 just a minute ago. Now it's 4.7. 4.7 likes. The first one that says this feels more like an intervention.
Yeah.
The likes are going up on that exponentially.
Oh, right here. Got you. Let me
Yeah,
go and add
it
to
started at 4.3 when I pulled it up for you. Now it's at 4.7. That's 400,000 likes. Go up to the top. It only had 746,000 views when I told you about this an hour ago.
Wow. But this,
I would close the comments off.
Yeah. But no, this is a good comment. I look at their comments again, as you were just pointing out. They got far more likes and such like that. Now this one is just one, which is kind of weird. But
that comment has 7,000 likes. The one we just read about the person who got the second one who got was an undocumented person who became legal. It says 7,000 likes, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Thank you, Dr. Phil, for doing this interview with President Trump. And I think we pointed that out. They rarely say, just call him Trump or Donald. They say President Trump, which is wild. So very happy President Trump did this interview. Thank you for getting truth out in the open. Okay, so let me
see.
Oh, you want? I was reading over it real quick. You want to go?
You can read the long one. I'll read the one below it. I don't think Oprah's going to be invited Dr. Phil over for dinner anytime soon. Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Dinner is canceled. He cannot
Dinner,
come over no more.
Everything. I don't understand why Governor of New York had to publicly tell all other real estate businessmen not to worry. The criminal justice system is not coming after them. This was political, so don't worry about it. If the trial was actually legitimate, and if the trial is not legitimate and it is political, then do we not have a criminal justice system any longer? That's a great question. No, he will not be
Scroll down a
going to
little
Oprah. He will not be getting an invite to Oprah for sure.
Agricultural land should be owned by American citizens only. Just common sense. That comment right there is not saying people from outside the state, nation cannot buy land and own it, but I don't think the country in question, I think that's the problem.
Absolutely.
China owning farmland here is the problem. Now, I like my Chinese people. I love my Mughal gai pan, my shrimp with lobster sauce. I love all of that. I love all of y'all. Shishini.
Wow.
That means thank you. Yeah.
I'm so
I learned
glad
that from
I
Rush
came
Hour.
across
Oh.
this interview. I've always admired Dr. Phil and found this interview to be eye-opening. My thoughts on Trump, she says Trump, have changed to a more positive view of Trump. There we go. She didn't call him president, but
Didn't call him president.
I don't think anybody's calling Joe president, though.
No,
I think that was the
I
point
can't remember.
that we're making.
This was a beautiful interview. Thanks for keeping the integrity in the conversation with the president beautiful. CNN, NBC should watch this and take notes of journalism.
I think I agree. But also notice nobody's saying that Phil is a shill. Nobody said that Phil is doing softball. They're saying there's a lot of transparency. They're saying they're being honest and truthful. And then also nobody's challenging whether or not President Trump can actually do the job, which I think is something you should really, because you go back to this guy right here, they're questioning whether or not the dude could do anything.
They're saying if he's refresh the page on the Joe Biden interview.
Democrats, you asked him how he will feel.
Okay, what was it?
It's another 1,000 likes on that top comment since we've been talking.
Oh, wow. You're right. Yeah.
The views went up 6,000 views since we started. Yeah,
Wow.
that's not gonna end. That's not gonna end well for him
No.
at all. Let's do a few more of the president comments to see what they're doing.
I think most Americans want to see that those breaking laws are held accountable. That's not revenge. It's justice.
Hello,
Yeah.
this is a comment.
Look at
I
this
just
right here.
stumbled on this. I just stumbled on this. I gotta give it to Dr. Phil. He brought out the other side of Trump that I never knew existed. The human in him. It still takes skill to conduct such interviews and the eye contact. Wow, thank you, Dr. Phil, and thank you, former President Dr. Trump, for bearing your soul.
Wow. Maybe I'll do this tomorrow. I got some clips for tomorrow, but maybe I'll do this one because I think maybe I'll do both, the tale of two interviews.
This is crazy. We can do a couple more and then call it a night.
Yeah. This is a, in the chat, let me know real quick. If you're watching this, it looks like we currently have about 30 people watching. So I do appreciate those 30 that are watching. I appreciate all those ones that have liked the video. If you want, tomorrow during my Sunday show, I was going to talk a little bit about the YSL case. But if you would like, I will gladly go over the Donald Trump, Dr. Phil interview. And if you want, I'll do the George Stephanopoulos, Joe Biden one too, if you want. We can do both of them. Taylor, they're relatively short, and I think I've downloaded both of them already. So let me know. Oh, ABC, but you're doing that copyright game. I might have to destroy it. But yeah, let me know if you want me to do the Dr. Phil Trump one. Maybe we'll do that one. Get some traction on it since they don't want people to see it.
What
happened here?
I don't know. You went to your second desktop.
Yeah, I know. Hold on 1 second.
We don't have that problem on PC.
Oh, yeah. I'll pray for Mike.
Same.
Yeah, pray for Mike. Pray for Mike. All right, let's get this done. No, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. It was a lot of fun. All right, this is a powerful interview, and I'm very worried about our country without strong president. I would love to do a word search through the comments. How many times the word president was used in each of the comment streams? That would be crazy.
Right. Are you in Chrome?
I'm in Chrome, but if I do it, it's going to pull up president everywhere, like on the right-hand side. I just want it in the comments.
Right, but right click on this. Does it say find in page? Do you have find in page on there? Yeah, Chrome. Hit the 3 dots up on the right. See, you guys, I'm teaching him how to do his own computer. Three dots on the address bar. 3 dots. Find on page.
Okay.
You don't have find in page there?
Find and edit?
No, just find in page. Hit for you it should be Command F, open Apple F. Yep, type in president.
Okay, the word president is saying is used 6 times, but it's also looking over here too. So it's over here on
but
this
I'm
side
saying
too.
You can scroll up and down and see where it's at on, where those yellow lines are at and see if what side it's on.
Correct. So let's look. I just want to look real quick and see.
There's 5 or 6 right there.
Yeah, I see him right there. President Trump.
There's President, 2 there, President. 2 more.
All right, so let's look over here. In this one, just asking a question. Wow.
You got to delete the last letter. You got to delete the last letter and type it again so we can refresh it. Now try it. Well, 2 of them are in the title and the description.
Yeah,
those don't even count. And then the other one is on the right side. Yeah.
It's right here.
So scroll down. There's one more. There's one more towards the bottom.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2.
Those don't.
Oh, so nobody called him President Biden in any of the comments.
Not that I saw.
Okay, let me see something. Let me see. Let's put in the word lie. 19 times. Okay.
Put in the word.
Oh no, that's reply. Sorry about that. Let's go with liar.
Put in the word. Oh.
Let's go Trump. Let me just see. Yeah, it's only got it right there. All right, but let's jump back over here just to check it.
I'm gonna do it on my end, but I'm gonna scroll down and I'm gonna open a lot more comments than you're opening. So I'm gonna scroll down to maybe like 100 comments. Then I'm gonna try it. So on my page, the word president is used 19 times, and I'm just scrolling. One says, "How could the president not be sure if he watched the debate?" So out of these 9, okay, let me see here. This makes you wonder who's.
No.
Yeah, this makes you wonder who's giving the order for the media to finally press the president. It was a split video screen. Former President Trump was never shouting. President Biden was speaking. I think we learned something. We invented the computer chip. Thank you, Mr. President. None of these are President Biden. They are all sarcastic remarks. There's one that says, "Why is the audio so bad when speaking to the president?" But out of 100 comments, none of them say President Biden. And let me just double check that.
Wow.
President Biden. Let me go down here. That is let me see here. This one says, George should have started the interview with this. President Biden, I'm going to give you 3 words, and I want you to remember them because at the end of the interview, I'm going to ask you to recall those words. That would have been murder.
South.
Yeah,
All right,
so
let me see. Let me bring
they're
this
not.
back in.
Yeah, they're not giving him the respect that they are giving to
45.
This is correct. Yeah, 45 and 45 and 47. Yeah.
So I think it's interesting also, just to, I guess, round bases. It seems like a lot of people, only thing that they can find an issue with is whether or not the president is going to exact revenge or justice. I'm seeing a lot of those conversations like this right here. The American people don't want revenge. We just want justice. We want these monsters to be held accountable. Justice, not revenge. I've seen quite a few of those comments. So of everything he said, the only pushback, the only real dissension is that he said we got to unify the country and we don't need to. And I don't even know what he said, so I'll have to watch it. But it seems like that's the only thing that's causing people allergies is what he said about revenge.
About justice and revenge.
Justice and revenge, which I think is telling because they're not saying anything about his cognitive ability. They're not saying that he can't do the job. Matter of fact, they want him to do the job. They want him to do more than what his job requires, justice and over revenge. So I just think that's interesting.
Scroll down a couple more. Let's see. Everybody's talking about justice.
Yeah,
guys, Trump just did an interview with the clinical psychologist. Think about that. Oh, look at that comment right there by Paige Ragey.
Did a 4-hour interview with a clinical psychologist. Think about that. Can you demand the same from Biden and every president or those running for president, moving forward? This is exactly what we need. Exactly. Wow.
I did not think of that
angle. No.
That he is a legitimate doctor who would now, I didn't watch the follow-up the hour afterwards, but from the comments, it doesn't seem like Dr. Phil had a supremely negative view after the interview was over.
Look at this one here. Man sat there 2 hours and spoke without stumbling. I missed that.
Wow. Look at that, the one below it. It's not a gross incompetence. It's a controlled collapse. That's a powerful statement.
Yeah. Yeah, and notice again, just want to say that one more time for the cheap seats. You don't see anybody saying that Phil was softballing his answers. Maybe he should have pressed them more about the justice over revenge, but I think that's the only thing I'm seeing.
Man, I think we're done.
I think so. Y'all, thank y'all so much, man. This was a lot of fun. Thanks, Mike, for the idea of doing this. I think tomorrow I'll go over the interview since nobody else is going over it that I've seen. And then we can maybe have a little conversation about that.
And make sure you send me my $26 because
I don't know what your new phone.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Phone. Who's this? New phone.
Yeah, man.
We are, man. We are. But yeah, that's it, man. Well, Mike, appreciate you, brother.
Somebody said MMCS said you can clearly see the difference. You can see the difference in respect clearly between the two sets of comments.
Yes. They're not playing games with Joe at all.
Controlled collapse. Man, that's a crazy statement.
That's crazy.
That means it's orchestrated by your own people. They're the ones that want you to fail. Great comments, guys. You guys in the comment section are doing
This is the
great.
best live chat on the planet, man. The best live
Controlled collapse. Man, that's crazy.
chat. It is insane. All right, let's get ready for church tomorrow.
Yes. Got 3 services to go to in a birthday party, so.
Oh, somebody said, I already closed it out, but somebody said I should have typed in press because some people might have abbreviated or shortened it. I could have tried that.
I got it still open.
Does it have it open?
I still have it. Oh, you're talking about Joe Biden's interview?
I do have Joe Biden's interview. You're right. I'm sorry.
No, I got it
close
open.
Okay.
Well, I mean, for the person that's saying that, I still did a search down to about maybe 200 or 300 comments, and it's still it's not the same. They're not using it in the same context. They're not saying President Biden out of the first few hundred comments. It's more used as more of a derogatory questioning of the interview itself. So we're not saying that he's not president. We're just saying that the two audiences in the two comment section, they were likely to say President or former President Trump than they were to say President Biden.
Good point.
I think most of the people in the comment section on the ABC interview were fed up with. They didn't like the way the interview went. They said it was 31 minutes. They feel like it was edited. So that was why we were pointing that out. But I will put president. If I put PRS with a period, nothing. If I put PRS on its own, it comes up 47 times. But that comes up with, let me see, the same 19 presidents, but the word press is in there, PRESS. So it gives us somewhat of a false flag on the word press. But just putting the word president in there, it's on the page. A lot on the side in the comments.
Yeah.
But it also, the comments are like this. This makes you wonder who's giving the orders for the media to finally press the president. It's not referring to President Biden. The next president of the United States. They're not talking about Biden. I learned something new. We invented the computer chip. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Goofy emoji. Why should we have a president that has no that is not required to take a cognitive test every single day? Yeah, those comments are not respectful at all.
No.
Yeah, so we're not saying that one is better than the other. We're just showing you the difference. Mr. President, did you watch the interview? The response person put Biden. They didn't put President Biden. They put Biden. I don't think I did. No.
Wow.
Yeah, remember to blink, Mr. President, said an aide 5,000 times in the interview leading up to this. Very disrespectful, very condescending, very sarcastic. Biden looked better and certainly more coherent than he looked in the debate. Sadly, this is a very low bar to set. Yeah. All right, man, let's get out of here.
That's dope. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, Mike. That was a lot of fun. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for everybody in the live chat. Thank you so much to everybody who supported this channel. Thank you to Mike from Texas, who's a stream sponsor. I appreciate you. Grace and peace. My friend, thank y'all so much. This was a lot of fun. And I will tomorrow actually take the Dr. Phil interview with President Trump and go through it. It's only like 35 minutes. So that should be a good discussion tomorrow. I would love to hear what you all thought about it, especially if you haven't had an opportunity to watch it. So we're going to watch it all together and comment together as a team. So that should be fun. That'll be 7 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. So look forward to that. Please, everybody, do me a favor. Have a fantastic Lord's Day on tomorrow. Have a fantastic, wonderful night wherever you are. And until next time, everybody, take care. Grace and peace.
See ya.